Foxy, what are you doing?
Hi Ben, I'm doing a pre-shot routine.
That's good, because I think we're going to talk about that a bit today.
You're watching The Swingdom.
Hey guys, welcome to The Swingdom. I'm Ben, we're here at Bovey Tracy Golf Center. This is another...
Foxy.
We decided, is it I know who you are.
Foxy Friday.
Yeah. Oh, so this is Foxy. So it's Foxy's Friday lesson.
And today,
it's not Foxy's Lesson Friday.
it will be.
And today I want to talk about something that's very important for amateur golfers that I don't think gets talked about enough, but it will change your game immediately.
Agreed.
Agreed, right? It's one of the things that you can do that is simple, that will change your game immediately, and that's a pre-shot routine. Foxy's working on his right now.
Yes, Ben. I am maintaining the same routine that I was going to do out on the golf course.
Yeah.
It gives me an understanding of what I'm trying to achieve. People get up to a golf shop,
Yeah.
they walk to their golf ball, grab the first golf club that they think is the right club.
They assess the yardage,
absolutely.
right? Yeah.
Well, as we talked about in the plane lesson, remember?
Yeah.
So once they've chosen their golf club, some may take a practice swing,
Yeah.
some may not.
Uh-huh.
But generally speaking, this is what people do.
They drop their golf club. That's what they do.
They do a very static practice
Yeah.
swing. And what are they trying
Yeah.
to do? They're trying to keep their head down, aren't they?
Either that, or for me, it was sort of like, okay, I'm gonna focus on hitting. This is a practice swing. I'm gonna pretend I'm hitting the golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. For the first probably 5 or 6 years I played golf, I'd hit my first shot. I wouldn't assess where the ball's lying. I'd look at my GPS, or I'd get out a rangefinder or something, and I would say, okay, I'm 150 yards to this. That's a 7-iron. Okay, I want to hit this on the green, and that was my thought process. And I might take a couple of practice swings just to loosen up, but with no intent. And then I would basically get mad at myself if it was short, if it was to the right, to the left, and then I'd still get pretty upset if I was still outside of 25 feet, because I just assumed that me standing up to the golf ball with the intent of being on the green and near the flag was enough to clear my mind, get into a position of where I was really ready to concentrate and hit a golf ball. But it did take me about 5 or 6 years to learn that. That is, you need a bit more time than that. You need a bit more concentration, and you need to have a plan. Every time you come up to your golf ball, you should have a plan.
Well, if you look at the tour players,
Yeah.
you know, they stand there with their caddy, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're discussing the wind, they're discussing the lie of the golf ball, they're discussing the undulations, they look at the green charts and what have you. Once they've decided their club, what do they then do? They then have a pre-shot routine, don't they?
Yeah.
All right. They might have a wiggle and a waggle, and they might have 3 or 4 practice swings to decide that's the club. But actually, when they go to apply the shot itself, their routine is predominantly the same every single time. I have the same practice swing from a tee shot, my second shot, my third shot, the chip shot. Putting is slightly different.
Putting's different, yeah.
Right.
We went over that in our putting video.
Absolutely.
Check out the putting video.
Okay, and I think it's really, really important. As we did again on the playing lesson on the third tee, I got slightly caught out. I think I took a little bit longer than anticipated because you did put the clock on me. But it's usually...
Clock on you, but what you didn't notice is that I actually missed a number.
Oh, did you?
So I think it went from 16 to 18. So I think you said 18 seconds.
I said between 17 and 18 seconds normally.
Yeah, and you came out at 19 because I forgot 16 is. It said 20, but I would have said you were within 18 seconds.
Yeah, so it's about right. So if you constantly see that, generally speaking, and it takes a little while to get used to that. And the reason for the practice swing or the pre-shot routine is, for me personally, is that my first practice swing is to think about what I'm trying to achieve in my golf swing.
Yeah.
Whether it be shift of the body weight, getting the club set in the right position, turning back, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, say for example, I'm giving you that lesson, you then need a thought.
Yeah.
So you carry that thought into the golf course.
Yeah.
The second thought is about the completion of the golf swing. All right. So the thought and the completion go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Okay. And while that is in place, if you watch my follow through.
Yeah.
As I'm creating it, I'm doing it really softly. And I'm holding that for about 2 to 3 seconds. And what I'm doing also, once I've completed that, is visualising the shot and feeling the shot within me. So therefore, when I get to the shot itself, I've prepared my mental state. Because if you go over that golf ball, so once you've lined yourself up, you're then over that golf ball thinking about what you've got to do. Your mind is working so fast, you don't actually know what you're feeling or what you're thinking.
And 99 times out of 100, you're still reeling from the last shot. You're thinking about where 100%. You want to put this for your next shot. You basically do everything you possibly can to not focus on the task at hand, which is doing the best shot you can right here.
Correct.
So it's better to take a step back. I mean, that's the first thing of the pre-shot routine is after you've discussed everything, you know, okay, we're going to aim at the CBS tower just to the right. We're going to aim at that flag just
not
to the
BBC
left.
then.
Well, maybe BBC. Do the BBCs have towers at golf courses? The Sky Tower?
Probably.
Sky News, Sky.
We're in the UK
Sky
now.
Sports, Sky Sports Tower.
Sky Sports, yeah, Sky Sports.
Yeah. That's a thing.
Sky Sports, BBC, Netflix,
Okay.
whatever.
Netflix, yeah, Netflix towers, all that sort of stuff. You know, then what they do is the caddy steps away.
Correct.
You've seen this 100 times. Step away with the bag, and you see the player basically get into the zone,
bubble.
the flow,
Yeah, absolutely.
the bubble, anything that they possibly need to basically say, last shot doesn't matter, next shot doesn't matter, this ball is here now, I've got to do my best here.
So
yeah.
Going back to what I was saying about earlier on about, you know, one of the biggest faults that people have, the swing thought that most people would have is keep their head down.
Yeah.
And if you do keep your head down by practice swinging, you have no fluidity through the golf swing. So watch. Where's my arms have to go? There's nowhere for them to go because I'm so desperate about keeping my head down. By keeping their head down, what we're saying is that the spine angle's got to stay still, okay, when we're swinging. But once we made the impact and our weight is shifted, the right shoulder should bring my head up and out.
Yeah.
And that's really important. So create that understanding between the finish of me. Like, so if I'm finishing my shot, can you see how I've turned all the way through? I've got the full rotation onto my toe. I don't keep static and over that golf ball and wishing the club through.
Yeah.
Because you know that you're trying to finish onto your toe.
Yeah.
Okay, but you've practiced pulling your arm in, which in effect causes the top, thin, the narrow shot.
Yeah.
Those multiples of shot from by trying to keep your head down. So it's the worst thing anybody can talk to. So that's one of the bad routines that you see people out there.
Yeah, I would say the two sort of amateur suggestions your playing partners will give you is don't move your head, keep your head still.
Absolutely.
At which point you freeze up in this position. Or the other thing is, and this is why they're telling you to keep your head still, is you're too excited and you tend to almost turn your head before you've hit the ball. And it looks like you want to see where it is, but what you're really doing is you're starting the turn from above
impact.
the neck.
Yeah, from impact. Again, so it's the spinal angle. And if my spinal angle moves in a certain way, then of course my head's attached to my spine, and that's why most people think that the head's moving. Yeah. Really, more than anything. You know, yes, okay, so for example, if I'm coming out of the shot a little bit early,
it comes up.
So that's, of course, that's why people think the head's moving and so on. So, you know, that's another story. Yeah. But basically, talking about the pre-shot routine, that's one of the worst things people can do. Okay. If they do take practice swings at all. All right?
Take a practice swing then like your actual swing.
But with feel. I want you to do it around about 50% speed as you normally would. As we talked about many a times with your lessons, you're too aggressive, you're too sort of arrogant. So it's arrogant. That's not arrogant.
I'm aggressive and arrogant. Yeah. Thank you.
That's all right. Okay, so you don't go here and go, and go, because you're not creating any understanding between what your club is doing and what your body is doing. Yeah. You know? So really important. So in a second, once you've created two practice swings, like you said, we then need to understand about the alignment, don't we? Yeah. Aligning yourself. Yeah. So, 2 practice swings, do it with feel. Okay? Don't worry too much about the setup, it's all about the feel factor. Because if you worry about the setup, you're going to go through your routine and get yourself in posture. That's not really important in the practice swing. What is important in the practice swing is about the completion and about visualising the shot, thinking about what you're doing.
Seeing the shot shape, whether or not you want that to be right to left, left to right, or straight.
Yeah, that just depends on your shot itself, doesn't it? The shot that you'll perceive to hit. So we go. Practice swing, 1, couple of 3 seconds, back again, turn through, I then come back away. I'm going for my CBS tower.
Okay. Left edge.
As you see, the first thing goes in is my golf club, making sure it's square. I just pull it away. Club face is nice and square. Nice neutral grip, club face back in behind. I take my stance to apply my ball position, give myself a waggle, stick my bum out to make sure my posture's right, and then away I go. Oh, purity.
Good shot.
Good ball.
Yeah. Missed the pin just to the right, but you'll have a good putt. You'll have a good putt for
uphill
birdie.
putt, 6 foot.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Okay,
6.5,
so
yeah.
Ben.
So would you like me to show you the routine I've been working on, or should I show you?
Yeah, please.
Because I have a hard time. My biggest issue is emotionally, if I feel like yeah, exactly. If I get that upset after losing a ball on 3, I tend to just sort of, it all goes out the window. And you stand up, you say, well, I took the practice swings last time. I don't need practice swings this time. And it's either the same exact shot or the exact opposite.
Of course.
So if it's a big slice the first time, it'll be a massive hook the next time, or it'll just be the same shot, just 10 yards further because I'm angrier. So what I've done is I wrote a little thing on my hand. You can put dots there, you can do anything you want. It's legal to do in professional golf, right?
Pass.
Pass?
I'll pass, I'll have to find that one out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that as long as it's not considered like an actual like alignment tool.
An aid, okay.
Yeah, because I know now you're like, if you are setting up for your alignment, this is technically not allowed. You're not allowed to align with your club anymore. It's considered then.
Things I don't know.
Yeah, so
well, you are a podcaster, aren't you?
I am a podcaster.
I just enjoy, embrace what I teach.
I'm on the computer. I'm on the radio that's on the computer. That's how I have to explain it to people.
But always look on Winky Picker because you got a yardage about 700 yards out last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyhow.
So
yeah, that's fair enough. That's an interesting point. Okay. Oh no, yeah. But if you align yourself with the club across your body, that's fine. But you're not allowed to rest it on the ground, are you?
No, you're not allowed to use it on your body anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Well, in professional tournaments, when you're out playing with your friends,
fine.
It's whatever. Yeah.
It's interesting, right? Okay.
Yeah. The only difference I found is that if I take my practice shots and then step away, I feel like I'm taking myself out of my mental preparation. You've got Vision 54, which is a great, they worked a lot with Annika Sorensen, and they do like, okay, you've got the think box, and then you've got the play box. Let's put an imaginary line down on the ground, and you're going to assess the wind, and then you're going to assess the yardage, you're going to assess the lie, you're going to assess everything. And then once you've made all your assessments, you've made your decision to go with a 7-iron for 150 yards. Maybe shape it in right to left, try, give yourself this portion of the green to land on. As soon as you step over into the play box, that then is there's no more thinking. It's just your reaction then to the ball with your club.
So that's the same as me. Once that's what I'm talking about is in the pre-shot routine, the development of those 2 practice swings. I prepared myself for that shot. As I prepare for it, you're more likely to hit a better shot because of that. But if you don't do any practice swings, you've got no feel sensation. Your thoughts are going 20 to a million. And it just becomes really, really hard, doesn't it?
So I've come up with this little acronym just because I like acronyms.
ASAP.
ASAP, ASAP. Learn to play better golf ASAP. Get your strokes down ASAP. You like that? Infomercial? You're in?
I'm in. It's right, yeah.
We can do it. We can sell markers so you can write on your gloves. ASAP. And that for me is the first A is assess and aim. I usually, like you were saying in our playing lesson, you spend the last sort of 30 yards walking up to the ball.
Correct.
Assessing the lie, assessing, if it's down deep, if it's up high, if it's anything like that, where you're planning on shooting it, how the fairway's looking, how the green's looking, where your aim points are.
Yep.
So then once I get to the ball, I've already assessed everything. So it's A, aim, I used A twice. So actually I literally take aim. There's the left edge of the CBS tower. It's good. BBC, Sky TV, Netflix, YouTube, whatever.
We got all down here.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm going with that. Then I have S, which is basically my stance and ball position.
Okay. Your setup, your basic setup, isn't it?
Yeah, my setup, exactly, yeah. I've got the second A, which is just basically to double check my alignment. Make sure that, because as an amateur golfer, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes I make, is I aim, and then I get up to the ball, and I use my head more than my body to align. And so where I thought I was aiming at isn't where I'm aligned to.
Correct.
So I double check my alignment, and then I take my practice swings. That's the P. So I usually take 2 practice swings, about 70%, not trying to kill the ball, because I only try to hit the ball about 80%. Don't try to go after it at 100%, because then...
You're right. Well, I don't believe that.
It hurts too much. And then what I do is, I feel like if I step away from the ball, I've then interrupted my routine.
That's fine, that's right.
So what I then do is basically I I step up to the ball and I just make sure that I have the patience to take a deep breath, make sure that I feel calm and collected over the ball. And that's a little fat, but my alignment's good, my aim's right. But yeah, no, exactly everything you were saying.
That's good.
I do attack the ball sometimes a bit too much.
But it's good to have the attack, it's good to have that confidence, but but really prepare.
Yeah.
Prepare for your shot, really important. Feel factor,
Yeah.
understand what you're trying to achieve
Yeah.
through the process of the swing, and then just when you get to the shot, your head is clear, all you're seeing is the shot, not your swing thoughts. All the swing thoughts and everything have been done.
I think it's perfectly understandable, even it's beyond acceptable. You're out with your mates for 4 hours at a golf course. You can take 30 seconds every 7 minutes to really assess the situation you're in and try to better your game.
At the same time, you don't want to be forever either. You don't want to take 5, 6, 7 practice swings. You know, if you stood in silence for 30 seconds for every shot you play, that's quite a long time.
Well, no, what I'm saying is basically is as you're walking, it's like
no, totally.
As you're walking up, you've got the 10 seconds to get to your ball from 30 yards. You do it at a light jog. Everybody else just sort of walks, yeah. Ultra marathoner, so light jog is basically his standard. 10 seconds to get to your ball, and then your 20 seconds for your pre-shot routine. Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying, the 30 seconds.
No, absolutely,
so,
no, I totally agree. But it's imperative, I believe. You know, standing there just swashing at something, it doesn't really achieve anything. Get yourself set up, ASAP, align, set yourself up, align yourself again. You're preparing your shot, hit it.
Hit it with purpose and confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Commitment.
Yeah, commitment. And that's really, you're taking those extra 30 seconds to really be committed to your game.
That's where that commitment comes from there, doesn't it?
So,
and we'll talk about alignment another time. I think that's really important because people don't take enough time in aligning themselves as well.
No.
Nick Folder always said once, like how good Nick Folder was for 15,
forever,
20 years.
yeah. 6 majors, three opens, and 3
tidy,
masters.
You know?
So yeah, he's a good guy to take advice from.
He said that you could be the best ball striker in the world, but if you got poor golf alignment, what's the point?
What's the point exactly? Yeah. No.
Extra 10 seconds, 5 seconds to line yourself. The same as lining the golf ball on the putting green.
Yeah.
Those extra 5 seconds could
make
save
a big
you 4 or
difference.
5 shots in a round of golf.
Yeah.
That's the difference between you winning or coming last.
So no, I definitely believe this. This taking the time to have a pre-shot routine and concentrating on the shot you're about to hit, I think is the easiest way to save golf strokes on your game right now.
Pre-shot routine, guys.
Pre-shot routine.
ASAP.
ASAP, what do you call yours?
Pre-shot routine.
Yeah, Foxy's pre-shot routine.
ASAP.
ASAP, Foxy's ASAP and Foxy. Doing it right, doing the pre-shot routine.
This is Foxy signing out.
Yeah.
On Foxy Friday Coaching.
Yeah, that's good.
Hit the spots.
Yep, hit all the subscribe buttons. Thank you for watching The Swingdom. This was Foxy's Friday Lesson. We'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to check us out on the podcast, the website, the Instagram, the Twitter, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next Friday. Hit the buttons.
You've been watching The Swingdom. Give us a thumbs up, smash subscribe, ring the bell for notifications.